qualification on the way to helping to get the track ready. We get the third round, 15th round number 3. Back to the second round of the championship. We've lost the first round at Lincoln Fulham, round number 1 of the championship, and the meeting Only what's up in the air.
prepping the start. See, it's getting rid of all the lines, make it all look nice so it's all fair. Is that Erwin Pole? There's Graham. Who was that on pole? Yeah, I didn't hear. Bob was there. There's Tommy. There's Bob with Chevrolet. They do a sighting lap.
The ones that you had is a real problem.
Just telling everybody that it's the 2 strokes. Race 1 is about. No, they all go down together. It's only if they're broke they don't. And they have to restart the race. Well, you don't restart it by us. They have to restart.
And then run.
That's when you have to run with the first.
inside on Siddiqui. Fourth place, double Bradshaw in fifth. Oh, was Bradshaw just iPad on the rush slightly, but doesn't lose much time. Anthony Wild on his tail in sixth place. Henry Siddiqui drops to seventh, but still charging away. Ollie Benson right behind him in eighth. Millman. Maxxis on the 200 just behind him. Rounding up the top 10. Mark Eastwood breaks into the top 10. So number 31, Mark Eastwood. Qualified for this morning, a wildcard rider today, and Mark Eastwood is in the top 10. He's closing up on Maxxis number 200. Mark Eastwood starting to out into the top 10. By 55 much lap. Wheeler McCover's shoulders, he's leader coming, and waves goodbye. Second place, still back at 937, the Dutchman on the GLSL KTM. He's just behind Ashley Well now. Neville Mansell is fifth, he's just behind there. Ashley Well, third place. Great move there on Daly Lennon. He really has to be on the inside into Racing Corner. Moving on. Doubling strongly in that seventh place. Henry Siddiqui ninth and Davey Hughes running out the top
Oh, look at here comes trouble. Alright. You alright, James?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Here we go. Since about 9 o'clock, it's going on.
No frame numbers, right? This is the second tin, isn't it? 250 to 450. Is this the 250 to 450? I want it.
please.
20.
Thank you.
Number 21.
Last one's yeah. Don't do that that time again. Yeah, no worries. Oh.
I'm actually the exact same laptop. Oh, he's holding the gas now. They've all got orange hivers.
Where the hell?
Hopefully that's it. Now this is happening. Oh, they'll go red.
Bit, mate.
Was it Keenan Hurd?
Yeah.
So I'm literally got so still.
I was watching two that I was battling on that corner all the way around, and then literally, you know, just you got it wrong on the step. That's why I hate stuff like that. They are naughty.
By the crew here for the taken to his safe, answers to the name of CJ. So CJ, his parents or guardians are about, he's down here. If you want to come and find him, that's a lost child. Answers to the name of CJ. Perfectly safe, he's hit lost. So come up to the commentary tower by the ACU truck. You'll see us up here with the Canada High feather flag to the top of the second corner. CJ, perfectly fine. Once again, we'll just repeat that again. It's quite important. We've got a lost child. So he's lost it. Come to the commentary tower. This is the best up here by the gate, and he is down here by the safe as well. If you want to join me, this is the best pop down to the bar. We'll take a half a shortly. The qualifier. Back to the field. Corner in the middle. Barber starts Then we got Carlton Husband, Matthew Burrows, break into the top 10 with 2 laps to go. So a bit of work to do still. Kurt Preston, I think, might be the car down the road for Irwin, but certainly Egan, if he can't get the 10th place, he's got to get past James Harrison as well. Graham Irwin over the spectator zone. Looks like Harrison made a mistake actually. So Graham Hall, number 45 on the Millmate Honda. Leaking out the step down section. Time to pick his way through the back bar. He's got a deep captain from Elliot Mansman. Only just going down the main corner, just after the finish line. Maxxis, Charlie on the second place so far. Timo Monticelli still in third. And Tommy Still dropping off the pace now from Monticelli. Tommy Still still in fourth place. Monticelli trying to close up on it. Tommy Still goes through with a 2.18 right now. Looks like he's just bringing him back home. Monticelli through. Oh, Tommy Still makes a mistake. He gets back closes again. Stop Tommy Still goes charge to them. Look out for Monticelli. Monticelli on the charge, stiffly now. Closing up on Tommy Still. We've lost Van Anderson. And there's Ando. Anderson drops down to 9th place. Just behind Erky, Carrow, and Gert Prestonov. Prestonov charging behind Carrow. And then 10th place, Irwin now through to 11th, 2 laps to go. Trying to close up momentum. The Italian rider, running well in third, Tommy Searle. He's on through, so Henry Monticelli.
registration number MW64XXJ. Return to his van now, please. With the owner of a Ford Transit custom van, return to his van. Registration number MW64XXJ. Please return to your van now.
fondly remembered by many of us here, but back at the front. Elliot Banks-Brown leads, Jake Nichols in second. Caro still in third. Bobryshev tries the outside line. Owen in fifth. And here they come at the end. Oh, yellow flags go off. Somebody's Yamaha goes down. That might be Houghton that went down, but straight back on the bike. So Banks-Brown leads. Nichols second. Bobryshev gets through first. Caro fifth. Open sixth place here between Stuart Edmonds and Ivan Bobryshev. 133. Ryan Houghton gets back in third. 10th place. Goes Lesnar. James Houghton, Jack Corner, Richard Motley in 14th place. Sean Murphy, David Moore, up on Caro. 1.2 seconds the gap between first and second as Jake Nichols tries to break away from heading back to back. Trying to break away. Watcher third, Irwin in fourth, trying to get back control with the leader. Irwin fourth, Caro in fifth place. Martin Kelly closing up in sixth, Stuart Edmonds in seventh place. Ryan Hansen, Tony Craig, still out from second place. Matt Fuller goes back up, down Georgia Hall, very close indeed. James Houghton in there as well. And 10 that time round, falls away. Elliot Banks-Brown in second. Bobryshev looking strong in third. He's smashing the lead in the race. He's on the car. 2:10.5 that time round. So Graham Irwin is massively taking with Tony Craig at 9th. Matt Burrows in 10th position, just behind Craig. There we have Christian Motley, James Howard, James Moore, George Bowles, down Jordan Hall, very close indeed, equal money, Tony Searle. Searle in 13th, George Hampton, Ron Hoffman in 9th position. And a battle for places between Ashley Greeley and Lee Parker, with Van Anderson just behind them. Caro now in 36, dropping out of contention on the previous lap. Jake Nichols looking good, and Bobryshev now through to second. Evgeny Bobryshev in second place. Blue flags going out for Kieran Clark, number 118. As Nichols goes charging through, trying to break away now from the second place. Still Evgeny Bobryshev. Bobryshev now clear of Banks-Brown, and trying to put the pressure on Nichols. The gap is 4.8 seconds. There goes Caro, that's out, there's Bobryshev from a treble 7. Second place, Banks-Brown, just behind him, is closing up on Elliot Banks-Brown, the red plate holder. Down the hill he goes into the right-hander and over the spectator bridge. At the moment, it looks like the number 1 of Graham Irwin will lose that red plate to Greg Nichols. But we don't say anything too soon, so a lot can happen. Still plenty of time to go. We've got Wade Yellows at the top of the circuit. Somebody has gone down. Somebody got just by Jordan, very fast on the circuit, Wade Yellows. One of the riders out, we'll try and see who that is. I can't see it off the mic at the moment. It's just out of my viewpoint. So we have got a rider down, but the looks of things, we'll see. Try and pick up who that is in 2 minutes. So Graham Irwin charging away. Not been his week so far. Trouble at Portugal last week with the blue. Caught up in the first corner accident, having to find his way through to lead in this one, but still there in 4th place. Second half of the race, trying to close up. Ivan Monticelli still looking strong in 5th place. Stuart Edmonds, number 162, still looking strongly. Those Wave Yellows still there at the top of the circuit. Ryan Harrison in 7th place. Not good. Tommy Sterling is broke into the top 10. He's the 9th place after a bad start. Chris Watson is well. Jamie Law, Jamie Harrison down there. Hamstring is up side by side. 13th and 14th position. Matt Burrows, Tony Craig, Sean maintains the pace to the front. Bollinger. John and Bollinger through to the second. Is on a roll at the moment. Looks like the moment. Anthony Bollinger has got the potential. And at the moment, I'll say this, another thing, may well give him the red. Unable to answer. Nichols, now he goes through the lead, 49 seconds left. Jake Nichols goes down the inside of Nathan Dixon. Ollie Way in front, Oscar still in second, the gap going up yet again, 8.9 seconds now. Nichols. And John just running the flag at the moment, but he's still Bobachek makes their way back up the hill. Graham Irwin comes up the hill, number 1. Reigning champion. Banks Brown just behind him in 4. Ivan Monticelli still there in 5th, making his way up towards the finish line now. The top 4 really breaking away from the rest of the field. And Monticelli goes through. He goes down the inside of Alan McCarroll. Pushes the lap down. Monticelli looking strong in 5th place, but still there in 6th. But it's not able to put Monticelli under pressure at the moment. Another great match to on Monticelli. Previous round, but nonetheless, he's had a good weekend so far. And will very much be in contention. And Anderson nips around the inside of Jacob, a little bar-back player on the edge of the top 10. Jake Nichols still absolutely charging. And the 1 lap more now going out for number 45, Jake Nichols, who comes round the final corner. 1 lap to go for Nichols. Clear track in front of him. The lap time drops to 2:15, but he's got a decent gap for the front. Nichols just looking to bring it home on this final lap. He's done the hard work. Nichols comes up the hill for the final time. The crowd cheering him on. Jake Nichols getting a lot of support in these parts, and of course next time out at Blackstone, very much his home circuit, so moment for Nichols. Now in second place, Graham Irwin closing up. Bobachek, I don't know what happened down that previous lap, he lost 5 seconds.
And it was a GL12 duo on the podium, second overall today. The championship leader so far on the GL12 KTM, Maxxis. And the Mayor of Dartford presents the second award. Taking first overall with a great performance today on the GL12 KTM was James Dunn. So we'll present the red plate very shortly, of course. Mike Crass holding on to the red plate. We'll run this through now. Mike Grass holding on the red plate. We'll pass it over to him. So I'll just move to one side. And we'll move out the way. I think we'll move behind the wall. If we can ask please the award winners to hold their prizes up for the press. And we'll grab a few words with them in just a moment. So we will start with Ashley in third. So Ashley, third overall today. Was a very difficult racing out there today, but how did you feel to bring it home in third?
Yeah, difficult day for me. I fluffed the start in the first one, and then the second one wasn't much better, so yeah, fighting through the pack all day, but I'm glad to be on the podium and move on from here and keep working towards that top step.
So Ashley, you are looking good in third overall there today. Very tough conditions out there in that second moto, and Mike Grass holding on to the red plate, of course, but good first moto, but you seem to struggle in that second race.
Yeah, I struggle big time, and I'm lucky to be in a position that I can manage. And yeah, fourth was the best I could do. I just really dangerous track, and I didn't feel like it to push anymore. So just brought it home in the fourth, and I'm looking forward to the next one already. And yeah, I gotta give it up to the team. They put on so much work during the week, and yeah, I'm just happy we still have the red plate and we go forward from here.
Yeah. So pragmatic right there for Mike Grass to hold on to the red plates, but no doubting the winner today. James Dunn, of course, he had a difficult first round a couple of weeks ago at Cullum, and we saw the real James Dunn today, you might say.
Yeah, definitely. I felt a lot better today. So yeah, I was happy that I started to feel myself again. It's just been a long start to the season really for me. I struggled a little bit. So yeah, I feel like we're getting there now, and like Mike says, we've got a really good team around myself and him. So hopefully we can just build on this and go on next weekend in Russia.
So Mike, of course, moving on to the next round. Looking to challenge Mike for the title.
Well, I'm still going to be doing the EMX 250 in Russia. So yeah, well maybe if we have a few more good results here in the British Championship, we can close up the championship gap.
Well, we look forward to finding out. There's your top three in the two strokes today. Mike Grass, second overall, third overall Ashley Wild, and your winner, James Dunn, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, they come out again, right down.
Next two championships. And to present the awards, can you please welcome the chairman of the Seven Oaks. Oh, there's a bit of a break in the system there. We're ready to go now. So we're presenting the awards for MX2 is the chairman of Seven Oaks District Council, Councillor Larry Abraham, ladies and gentlemen. So the top three in the MX2, taking third overall with 42 points on the Revo Husqvarna UK machine, Mel Pocock. Also with 42 points, but a better score in the second moto with 42 points for Revo Husqvarna UK, second overall, Martin Barr. And no doubting the overall winner today with another double moto win. It was his birthday yesterday, celebrating in the best way possible. Hitachi KTM team rider, Conrad Mewse. And of course, Conrad will also take the red plate. We'll just hand that over to him in just a moment. So Conrad also takes the red plate. Ladies and gentlemen, your top three in the MX2, Mel Pocock, Martin Barr, and Conrad Mewse holding their awards up for the press. We'll grab a few words in a moment, starting with Martin, of course. Well, with Mel, I should say, who's third, closest to us. So we start with Mel, and really was a tough day out there. Looked very fast, and you must be pleased to be back on the podium again.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Last year I rode all year for 2 podiums and two rounds and 2 podiums, which is nice this year. Fair play to Conrad, he rode well today. He didn't come from the front both motors, he came from the back, which is good. Yeah, Cannon Heights was excellent. It was rutty and bumpy, and definitely challenged us out there, and there was some good racing. So yeah, thanks to Sam Mart, Riva Husqvarna, bites mega at the moment, and Russia next week.
So we wish you the best of luck in Russia, of course. Well, leading the championship, I should say, of course, in EMX 250. You should give him a big round of applause of athletics. That's a really great achievement. And we wish him the best of luck going into the next round in Russia. Mel Pocock, third overall. We move across to the other Rio Husqvarna rider on the podium, Martin Barr. And I should say, Martin, welcome back. It was a difficult first round at Cullum, so you must be delighted to be back on the podium. really battling for the lead in that second moto, but not quite enough.
Yeah, you know, as you said, Colin was pretty rough for me, but you know, to bounce back this weekend at Canada Heights and get on the podium, second step was fantastic, you know, and big thanks to Revo, Husqvarna, Mark, Sam, and mechanic Dan. You know, the bike's brilliant every time I jump on it, and I really do appreciate it. And you know, fair play to Conrad. That second race, he put a charge on. The first part of the race I was feeling really good and pulled away a little bit, and then I made a massive mistake, and Conrad took a big chunk out of me in one lap, and I just lost my rhythm a little bit. But you know, I just settled for second in the end, and knew it was going to be good enough for second overall, and you know, it's something to build on now, and you know, hopefully I can keep the whole thing going.
So we wish you the best of luck, of course, Martin, back on the podium with second overall, and now once again our winner Conrad Mewse. Now firstly, well done today, Conrad. You seemed to slump over the bars in that second motor. It looked easy out there for you, but it must have been a real effort to fight through to the lead.
No, it was one of my tough races for a long time, actually. That second race, I didn't even know if I was going to be going out. You know, I've picked up a bug this week, and I'm feeling pretty ill. But I've managed to get through it, and we've had a good day. I done what I needed to do, and I gave it my best. So yeah.
And just finally, I might say, of course, perfect start to the season so far. 4 moto wins. You must be delighted with how the early season progressed.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we've had a bit of a hiccup in the GP in the last weekend, but no fault of my own. But no, we know what the problem was, and that was fixed this week, and we're back on track now, and we're on a good rhythm again.
So Conrad Mewse, very well done. Double moto win for him today. Retains his championship lead with an unbeaten score, and Mel Pocock's got a young supporter with him, I think. There he is. It's a great family atmosphere on the podium. There we are once again, your top 3 in MX2. Mel Pocock, Martin Barr, and overall winner Conrad Mewse. So we have the MX2 Expert Cup taking 3rd overall today on the Craig's Yamaha was Ashton Lee Dickinson. In 2nd overall on the Pope KTM was Liam Knight. And the overall winner today on the Emma Smith Electrical KTM was Josh Spinks. So we'll ask for the top 3 just to present their awards.
Do that again. Hey, missed it. Do that again. Do it again. Do it again. I can see a kiss coming. A moment to go.
Very sorry to say about a power cut, so we'll very well done quite well bring the expert to MX Cup. Liam Knight and Josh Spinks, who was battling at the front, of course, in the MX2 Expert Cup. We've got MX1s coming up next, the top 2. We're going to present the 3rd place, not present. So once again, can you please welcome onto the stage the Mayor of Dartford, Councillor Rosanna Currans, who will present the top 2 for the Expert MX1. So we've got the top 2 here, and taking 2nd overall on the Hearts MX machine was Sean Sapgate, Hearts MX Honda rider. And we have a new face on top of the podium in MX1 today, number 63, the machine of John Deval, Evotech Kawasaki. So we'll ask for those 2 just to present their trophies. We'll grab a quick word. Don't want to keep you out in the sun for too long, so we'll just come and grab a word with those top 2 riders. And starting, of course, with Sean Southgate, 2nd overall now. Sean, of course, you've always been one of the top clubman riders battling away, getting through to the British Championship. So to be on the podium with the Expert Cup, it must be a good feeling.
Yeah, it was obviously something I wanted to try and get on the podium for. Had a really good winter in Spain with Brian Jorgensen, and yeah, after the first race, my girlfriend said, "Oh, you got second," and I was like, "Oh, don't talk about it."
Testing. Oh, here we go. It's back in action. Sorry about that. There we are. If you want to carry on.
Yeah, and then the second race, I got a really good start, and then I had a bike was misfiring the whole race, so I thought I ain't going to pull out for this, knowing that I got a good first race. So yeah, really happy.
The bike was misfiring, a bit like the speaker system is at the moment, you might say. But Sean Southgate, second overall now for a new face, of course, on top of the podium here in MX1 Expert Cup. Jordan Duval. Test 1, 2. Oh, we thought he got away with then. So you had a good day on the edge of the top 10 today, and to be on top of the podium today, it's all been a good day for you.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's my first year in 450, and I'm a bit small for 450 really, but I'm just trying to get grips to it a little bit. The track was just so rough today, and just took it out of me towards the end. But you know, I'm going to keep plugging away. Hopefully, be up there with the top boys, really.
You never know. We'll see more of Jordan Duval later in the season, and of course on top of the podium once again. So well done to Sean Southgate and Jordan Duval, second and first in the Expert Cup. Coming up shortly, of course, we have the MX1, who just got off the track, of course, so no more than 20 minutes ago. And in MX1, the results on the podium were as follows. Third overall today, riding the Geartech Husqvarna, was number 44, Elliot Banks-Brown. In second overall on the Lombard Express Suzuki machine was Evgeny Bobryshev. And no doubting who the overall winner was today. Double moto win riding the Belbase Honda, Jake Nichols, who will get his #1 plate, and will just get the red plate, of course, has gone into new hands today. And Jake, of course, I think we should give it to the council for this one. He gets the red plate, of course, in MX1. Takes the championship lead over. So very well done to our top three. If you can please hold up your awards and we'll grab a few more. So once again, third overall, Elliot Banks-Brown. Second overall, Evgeny Bobryshev and Jake Nichols. And we'll just round things off by grabbing a few words with our podium scorers. So firstly to Elliot, it was a difficult first round at Culham, of course, with the bike trouble, so you must be pleased to bring it back and be on the podium at round number 2.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we got on a box here, which is what we come to do. Had a few issues today, but you know, hats off to Jake. He rode awesome in that second one, and I couldn't stay with him. So we've got a bit of work to do for Blackpool, and yeah, hopefully, you know, we can at least battle for a win there. So no, I'm really happy to be up here, especially with Jake, and no, it was a good day all around. The track was super gnarly, and you know, just to get through that was a good day. So I'm really happy. His speed's there, so you know, we can at least pull some points back after that first round, and yeah, try and get him the championship battle.
So the championship's still wide open, of course, and Elliot Banks-Brown very much in the mix after this second round. Well, third round officially, of course, but second one being out on track. And here he is again, Evgeny Bobryshev, second overall today. Not quite on the race-winning pace today, but nonetheless, you must be pleased to be in second place at the end of today and be very much in championship contention.
Yeah, like. Yeah, for sure. After my first race crash, you know, I was, yeah, like scared. I was scared after the crash, and yeah, the track was dangerous few places, so it was difficult to push. And like second race for me were a bit better. You know, I get the pace, I get the flow, but I didn't have enough speed to close up on Jake. He was riding really quick and good, so I couldn't catch up. So finishing second, it's good for me. Championship still too long. Still coming with more good races, and yeah, I'm looking forward to, you know, keep working and make some better results next time.
So we look more forward to more for Evgeny Bobryshev, still very much in contention in MX1. The title, of course, wide open with the red plate holder Graham Irwin having trouble in the first moto, which means, of course, that this gentleman here, Jake Nichols, takes the red plate. And of course, we'll perhaps jump to the final question, you might say first. We're going forward to your local track, very much Blaxall next time round. On a personal level, you must be delighted to be holding the red plate in front of your home crowd.
Yeah, it's good, you know. It's also good to get it here because this is pretty much a local race, and had so many people cheering me on today, which is obviously a massive help, and it's much appreciated. But yeah, to have it going into Blacksall is also really good, and hopefully attracts a good crowd like we had today, because obviously it's always nice to race in front of a good crowd, and the weather's helped a bit. So yeah, pleased. It's been a good day.
So moving back to today, of course, and Graham hitting trouble in the first moto. You really took advantage with 2 dominant moto victories. The track looked really rough in that second moto for the MX1 guys, but you seemed to click it up a gear and really high on confidence, urged on by the crowd. You looked in good form out there.
Yeah, it was good. I just got 2 good starts. The second one wasn't quite so good, but just had a real sort of strong first lap, and just had one thing on my mind of getting in front, and then just working hard. I just put my head down, and like you say, the track was tough, and you know, it was catching a few people out, and you know, it could catch you out at any moment. So I just worked really hard and just kept my head down and tried a few different things. And Mark Eastwood done my suspension this year, and you know, I've never felt so good on a bike before. You know, just moving around easily on the track, and just really pleased. And the whole Bill-based Honda team sort of, you know, worked very hard, and it's nice to be on a team that's sort of really close knit, and got a good bike, and they just lead me to it. And yeah, I'm pleased. I've worked hard this winter, and it's nice for it to, you know, pay off. But just enjoying it, and it's good to be on the podium with Elliot as well, a local rider. So you know, to me, and going into Blacksall should be good for the pair of us.
So a good day for the local stars. Just finally, I think you always seem a pretty cool, calm customer. I'm sure I could hear you from the commentary point when you crossed the line at second moto, punching the air and cheering. You look very pleased with that one. Very satisfying.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you know, no sob story, but I've had a bit of a rough go of it. I had a bad injury just over 12 months ago, and you know, big change in my life. So you know, I'm working now with my dad in the business, and you know, I stepped away from GPs, but I've made a good decision, and I'm happy. So that's a good thing, and you know, I think it's showing in my riding a little bit that I'm happier, and you know, yeah, just got to keep enjoying it.
Well, they're certainly going the right way. Overall winner today, overall winner and red plate holder, Jake Nichols, ladies and gentlemen, with Evgeny Bobryshev and Elliot Banks-Brown. Very well done to our top 3 today. And of course, Nichols holds on to the red plate going into the next round. Very well done to our top 3, and they'll go and have a wash now and cool off. That rounds things off then for Canada Heights at this second round of the championship. Thanks, of course, for coming along today. It's been a fantastic day's racing, and we've got the celebration with the champagne here. This is where the little ones usually come at the front now to try and get straight up. Oh, I'm going to change. I think I'm drink driving on the way home. And here we go, the 2 local boys enjoying the celebrations. Oh wow, champagne in the eye hurts. Very well done to Jake Nichols and Elliot Banks-Brown, the 2 local boys, first and third on the podium respectively, of course, with Evgeny Bobryshev splitting those 2 in second overall. That brings things to a close here at Canada Heights. It's been a fantastic day's racing today. Thanks for coming along today, and hopefully we'll see you at the next round in 2 weeks' time at Blacksall, not too far away, of course. But thanks for coming along today. Have a safe journey home, and we'll see you next time at Blacksall.